Good evening, Toastmaster members and guests. We have one guest here now. From the meeting agenda, as you can find in the meeting agenda, my speech is about, the title of my speech is Towards Better Relationship. Relationship here means marriage. Actually, I'm quoting this text from this speech from Dr. Mustafa Mahmoud. As you know, Dr. Mustafa Mahmoud is a physician by his profession, but he developed from himself and he became a very important philosopher and thinker in the Arab world. Here in this speech, I will start explaining the causes of failure for the relationships. And then in the second part of the speech, I will say how to overcome that and how to avoid these causes or these failures. First part, now we start the causes. We have first to agree on three facts. The first fact that the bond, if you are building a relation, if you are building it in a bond that's about love and emotions, love and emotions by its nature is mutual and changing. All of us have seen many partners or lovers, they just broke up after a while. They stop loving each other and even sometimes they just go and hate each other. That's the first fact. That's why this bond is very weak and fragile. The second fact, I said two facts, right? Second fact, that the bond of desires, if you are building your relation on the bond of desires is transitory. It has a very short lifetime. You can imagine if you like some kind of food, you can't keep on eating this kind of food for 1 week. You really love this kind of food, but you can't afford it. You will be bored of it. That's second fact. Third fact, that unfortunately, most of our relations are built on these two facts, the previous two facts. Desires and emotion are. Most of them, as I said and explained, they are fragile. I can understand and see why we have this misconception about relations. This because of the media, TV series, movies, poems, everything of these are just concentrating and focusing on the first two bonds, the love and the emotions and desires. That's why our reality is just when they feel that they are in love, they just go, let's marry right now. They think that's the right time for marriage. And here the problem happens. That's, all of us know how the breaking up or when you get married and divorcing after that, that's affecting the persons and the nation itself. Now we move to the second part of the speech. How to avoid and overcome these two problems of accidental break. The first thing, just rethink about the bonds we are choosing about. Here we find two important bonds. You have to think and find about your partner. You have to first build it in yourself and find it in your partner. That's in a later stage. The first bond is to be mental converted. You have to be convinced that this person is important to your life for some reason. Like, for example, if you are choosing a husband, yes, this person will be a good father. He will treat my children well. He will raise them well. He will be every time a good example for them. As well as a husband to the lady, he will treat me well. I enjoy even sharing my thoughts and interests with them. That's very important bond you have to look for. The second bond is about ethics. and morality. These points is about, I like the way he defined it. Mustafa Mahmoud, he defined it in a very good way. He said, ethics is about giving up your selfishness to satisfy the other person. Or, in other words, to accept the other part shortcomings. And to understand that the marriage relation is not a struggle, power struggle. You have to just waive your desire for possessing and controlling the other person. I'm not here to say don't love and just be a machine that try and think with your mind only. I know that's hard, but I'm just saying put these two bonds in the equation. These two elements are very important. Ethics and the first one is that the ethics, morality, and mental conventions. I like today I was checking my Facebook and I found a quote by saying that relates to the subject and it's good to say it right now. It's about the more I fall in love, the less I am sure about love. The more I fall in love, the less I am sure about love. Because I see that every time I love and I feel like I'm loving this person, it ends with breaking up. So now I'm not sure about that. Thank you, and may Allah rest Mustafa Mahmoud and all our scholars, rest their soul in peace, and thank you again.